Hello, my name is Charlie. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the software I created named Control. Control is running in the simulator right here. I'll go ahead and start it. When you first start Control, you'll be presented with a list of interfaces you can use to send either MIDI or OSC information to a computer. First thing we need to do though is choose what computer we want to send the information to and what protocol we want to use. So to do that, I'll select the Destinations tab, and I'm presented with a list of different destinations and port numbers that I can send information to. I'm going to choose the top one, which is a MIDI enabled destination. I know that because I see the little MIDI symbol over on the right hand side, and this means that this destination is something that I've set up using the Audio MIDI setup utility that comes included with Mac OS X. So I'll go ahead and select that. I'll go back to the Interfaces tab and I'll select the DJ interface at the top. And now you see that I've got control over the widgets inside of Ableton Live using the iPhone simulator. So right now I'm controlling the crossfader. If I start Ableton running, we'll hear as I move to the right, different sounds come in. I can also press these buttons to immediately jump to different positions on the crossfader, so I can quickly toggle between left and right. I've also got these buttons up here that are set to control the EQ in Ableton. So now we're just hearing the high frequency content of the sound. Now we're just hearing the mid frequencies. Not much low frequency content there. I can also control the volumes of the two tracks individually. So in addition to controlling MIDI, we can also control OSC. I'll hit this menu button right here and go over to the Destinations tab. And this time I'll choose a Bonjour OSC destination instead of a MIDI destination. Now I'll go back to the interfaces, back to the DJ interface, and I'll switch to a Max MSP patch that's just displaying OSC messages received on port 10,999 and showing the value that it receives. So there you can see that both OSC messages and MIDI messages are capable of being sent by the same interface. It just depends on what type of destination you choose from within the Destinations tab. The interfaces themselves are created using JSON. So a really simple interface would look something like this. This interface is just going to put a large slider on the screen. So you name the object, you tell the type of widget you'd like to create, you give a coordinate for where you want the object to appear, a width and a height value from 0 to 1, a starting value for the slider, colors, and a minimum and maximum value that you want the slider to output. So this file, slider.js, is actually running, is located inside of the sites folder inside of OS X, which means I can load it from over the internet. So I'll go ahead and load that interface right now by going to Menu, choosing the Interfaces tab, and choosing the plus sign right here to add a new interface. And so you can add interfaces from anywhere on the web. And hit Submit. And now there's a large slider on the screen that's outputting OSC messages. So that's an introduction to Control. Thanks for your time.